Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Ian I Explore. Today we're going to take a look around Humberston and a bit about the history. So okay, on that note, let's get on with the video. So I'm currently stood on Midfield Road, okay? Now I'm going to read you a bit about the history of this because this is basically where this village started with the Vikings. Okay, so Humberston or Humberstone was like, there's two different villages. The Stone one, it was spelt with the E on the end, is the one in Leicestershire, and the STON is the one here. Okay, so that's where this started. And it was due to a stone that was laid there during the last ice age on a farm called Midfield Farm. So Midfield Farm would have been where I'm stood now. Let me turn this round. Would have been down that way because the roads are named all Midfield. Look, so you got Midfield Place, Field House Road, and all that's where the pub is down there. So that is where the farm was, and that's how it started. From a stone that was laid in the Ice Age and the Vikings found it. Okay, let's move on. Now walking up to the church, this is St. Peter's. Okay, this was rebuilt in 1710, but there was a few churches round here before that time. According to this, there was one here in the 16th century. Okay, so we're going to walk up to the church. I'll just quickly, you see it's right in front of me there, you see the top of it. We'll go and have a closer look in a minute. As you can see, there is St. Peter's in front of us. Now we're going to go down this road here. There's a forge over there, or a smithy. Okay, as I was saying, this church in there, this is rebuilt in 1710, I was saying. Now we're going to carry on walking this way. Okay, so I'm out the entrance, as it says up there. Yep, so let's go in here. Turn this round, face me, there we go. Yeah, it is a playground. So there, that building, that's the forge, okay? On the maps it's called a smithy. So that must have supplied the horseshoes and any ironwork that the lord of the manor wanted at the time. So we're going to walk around here. I'll keep this running for you for a bit. You see the old buildings over there, look. Right at the top you can see some arches that have been filled in behind there. I mean, this will have been added on during the time. This is called the Queen Elizabeth II Hall. I'll just walk around this path. There's a lot of lumps and bumps around here, but then again, it's probably been landscaped over many a years. As you can see. So there's the hall. Okay, I'm going to move out of this location in a minute. I'm going to go at a lane a bit further up that goes down the side of some of these old farm buildings. So I'm going to have a look down there. Okay, so I've come out of that park area now, and I'm going to carry on walking down this way. There's some of the old cottages down here. Now I have been down here before, a long time. I've not really done, I say, a proper video on it like I'm doing today. And I was asked again in some of the comments, some of you wanted to see what it was like around here. There's a place to sell there if anybody wants that. That's a new build. But we're going to go and move down this way. I mean, some of these, from what I know, we see through there, have been converted barns. Some of them, not all of them. As you can see from the shape of them, and that maybe, but this here looks like it is. I don't know. So they're doing some building on it, as you can see through there. Basically, this is one of the original areas. Turn it round, car coming. And that says the old cottage on it. So there's a cottage on there. That's probably been there a long time. So we'll quick walk down here. Nothing to say you can't. So look. Yeah. Look at this. So this is one of the very oldest parts of Humberston. But there is an older part I'm going to show you in a bit. It's very old. I'm not going to walk too far because this is a residential area, etc. I've come across this building. The date is 1909 on it, and it says Windover Hall on it. Let's move on. Let's go back out of here. And I'm going to show you something else, which when I found this, I had to really research this bit just to make sure it was correct. Okay, now walking up to the church, I'm going to have a quick look around this churchyard before we move on. Turn this round now, we're going to go through here. There's some dates up there. A Leslie Wintringham and a Charles Wintringham. I guess that's when they, oh yeah, it is when they passed away. The top one, Leslie in 1918, and the bottom one, Charles, in 1931. So let's go through this now. Look at this. You get these on villages a lot. Whether or not they've been replaced, I'm going to go through here. Always be respectful in graveyards. But look at that church. That church is magnificent. I have been in here for christenings of my granddaughters. But very peaceful. Okay, so through there is a farm. Now, according to what I've read on my maps, that is called Manor Farm. But previous to that being there, you can just see it through the edge. I'll go up to this gate. All these stones down here, look. Wow, really good. Let's carry on. So yeah, some of the graves around here. Any of you wanna? Wow, look at that! Look, imagine seeing that. Look at this, guys. Look at that through there. Wow, I've not seen that before. You come down here in a night and you come here with your cameras and shine that and see that on there, you think it was real, wouldn't you? I've never seen that before. So I'm going to walk up to it. Look at this. It just scared me actually. I just looked and saw it on the corner of my lens. Wow, look at this. There's a memorial obviously to people that have passed away. The ashes are scattered down here. I've just read it on there. Look at that, magnificent. So yeah, going back to the this farm. Now on that location there was an abbey. Okay, Humberston Abbey. So you can see through there, this farm is old. I'm going to go move around this tree. I'll keep the camera rolling. Might be cars and that in there, so people are working. So yeah, as you can see, it's through there. So I'm going to keep walking around here a little bit. I don't think I can get any further though. But you can see now, we've stood here, where this, like I said, it was rebuilt in 1710. No, I can't get any further than that. I'm going to go around the other side, see if I can see anything else. I'll turn the camera off for a moment. You see, oh look, the old foot scrapers are there, look, in the olden days, when this used to be farms and you'd muck on your wellies. I'll do a demonstration, daft really like this. I don't know, where's my foot? There it is, like that. Get the horse manure off. Right, I'm going to have a quick look round this side here. There is no harm. Go around here. If you can hear me, the gravel, it's that down there. But yeah, learn a lot from churchyards, a lot of history in there. You find out a lot of things if you're looking up somebody that was a relative maybe, or long lost is where you come to. Okay, so I'm going to move around now. I'm going to leave down here. I'm going to go back out onto the road and go a bit further round. Okay, so I found the war memorial now, and according to this, it's grade 2 listed. I'm assuming this is the one, unless there's one somewhere else. I've not seen any on any of the maps. As you can see there, total respect to these boys. I'm now walking up to another church, a Wesleyan church, which was built in 1835 and then it was replaced in 1907, which is the current one which is here today. So I turn this around in a moment when I get in front of it because I can see the date. There we go. There it is. So there's been 2 churches here. Actually says it at the top there. And the date is there too, as you can see. There's a few more things I want to point out as I walk a bit further round. The road I'm on about is the A1031 which goes to Mablethorpe and Tetney, which is over that way there. Okay, so I'm back across the other side of the road now. And as I was mentioning, this is Manor Farm. And I got this off a very early dated map, around about, what, 1886, I think the earliest date I could find. There's an horse over there, look. You like horses, anybody? Try and zoom in a bit. There's a lot of the windows been filled in there over the time, but some of them look original. I'm going to go right round the other side, but like I said, on this site, this very site here was an abbey, Humberston Abbey. So I wonder if some of this area has never been, I don't know, cultivated, landscaped, no idea. It doesn't look like it. There's a lot of lumps and bumps in there. So I'm going to move right round the other side and see what, if I can see anything else. Okay, reading from what I've got in my hand, there is an ice house approximately 55 metres northeast of the manor farm. So if I turn that round, that there is the farm building, and it said there was where they kept ice back in the Victorian days. I would think that would be underground and not on the surface. And it is an heritage category listed building grade 2. That'd be the farmhouse, I'm assuming, and the surrounding buildings. But somewhere in there is an ice house where they kept the ice for keeping the meat fresh, and importantly, the wine. Walk round now, see if I can see any more holes in the hedgerows, and I'm going to walk down Tetney Road, where I pointed out across the road there just now, and I'll tell you a few things that was down this road. I think, and I'm not 100%, that a couple of the buildings that are on this map are still there. Okay, so as I'm walking down here, a few points of interest. So along this road there was a scout hut which is on this side of the road, okay? And a bit further down there was them arms houses? ALMS houses? I can't really say it properly. But yeah, there was arms houses down here too. Now the two buildings that I think are still standing, because the look of the right period is actually two, but one of them's got a date on it, so I'm assuming that that's not it. All these roads to the here are all brand new. See that building across there? Possibly the vicarage. Not 100%, because the house next to it says 2016 on it. Okay, so it's definitely not that. But if anybody knows, just let me know in the comments. Right, so we've walked up to this building that I think is possibly a school. As you can see there, somebody's refurbished it, and it's now somebody living in there. So I'm just going to walk past. I'm not going to sort of, you know, it's, there you go, that's boarded up. So you can see it there. So if anybody does actually know, or even went there even, it was a school according to what I've got in my hand. But like I say, you never know. Things can go wrong and things do. Okay, so now, I've just got to make sure there's nothing going to turn down here. I am on, here we go, South Sea Lane. I'm going to have a quick walk down here, because there's a few old farm buildings down here, and it's a bike where we can get all the way onto the Fort Park, or the Fitties if you like. I've been down here before. I'll have to come down here on the electric bike. I came on the bus today because it was cold, and well, it's not now, it's nice and warm. I'm going to take a look down here and see what I can see. You can see there's the wind farm over there, and a field in there with an horse in it. But look at these are old. Now, that door, the black, that looks like that was a stable. Look at the door, look. No, maybe not. But then again, there's a lot of horses around here, and things do change. There's the wind farm. That's where the oil drums and that are. Look at the nice area this. Oh, for sale there, anybody wants it. Look at this. I would think a lot of these are converted old barns. I mean, a lot of these, you know, went back in the day, it'd be absolutely full of horses and hay and everything else. That's the carvings on there, look. Scribble, and is that a dog? Oh, let's look a bit further down here. So look at this one. Still retaining the, well, they're not old windows, they've replaced them, but you can see they've kept the same shape, which is really good. Look at that door there. That may be original fittings, who knows. Have a quick walk down here. I've come right from up there, which isn't that far. It was amazing with these slits in them, what they used to, I don't know, it just amazes me that. Why? May have been for being or just for looking out. Maybe they're during the war, I don't know, just stick your gun through there, who knows. There's a lot of construction around here, so this is not quite finished yet. It's a really nice part of Humberston, this. If it still is, I mean the boundary. Diggers and that through there, nobody working on here today with the looks of things. But yeah, that, if you carry on down there right in front of me, you do end up on Thorpe Park. I have done it before. I did it on a bike ride once. But like I say, I may come down here on the electric bike because I'm quite far away. I'm going to walk over here and have a look round. There we go. Let's pan the camera around a bit. Very nice. You see the old wind farm now. Look at these things. Is that an owl? It looks like an owl, doesn't it? Yeah. There's one on this side as well. Yeah, they are owls. Overnight, all of a sudden, round Cleethorpes area, things like that started to pop up on top of trees. Well, this is a great. I'm going to take a look at this view here. I've got a good view of the church. Let me turn the camera around here. There we go, right through over there. I'll try and zoom in as far as I can. Well, I'll take some pictures on the camera, on my other camera, and I will put some on the end of this video. Yeah, but this is a really nice walk. So we're just pointing out, in that area over there, that's where the radar station was. It's all completely knocked down now, it's in them trees. I don't know if they're extending the Thorpe Park or not, it just seemed to look like that. It was a bit ago since I came round here. Okay, so let's move on. Still walking down South Sea Lane. Now, at the top of this, roughly, let me turn this round. Over in that direction, where through that edge there, right at the bottom of this, there was a gravel pit. It says on there, and also, because it was an RAF station, there was a rifle range up there as well. More than likely long gone due to the fact that that's where all the caravans are now, in that area. And like I say, there was a train track that actually ran where I am now, all the way to the back of me to put supplies in there. Very sort of historical area, but nothing really to see. Apart from over there in the village itself where it all started, but that stone that the Vikings found. Yeah, on Midfield Farm. Dumped there during the last ice age, it says. Okay, let's go on. Okay, so we've come to the end of another video. I hope you enjoyed that one. And I'd like to thank all my new subscribers to the channel. I really do appreciate it. And for all you watching my content, I really do appreciate that as well. And if there is any areas of Cleethorpes and Grimsby or surrounding areas you would like me to do, I will try my best to do them. So on that note, I will see you all next time on the next video. Bye for now.